Hey guys, it's Caleb and welcome back to the pink side. So, as you guys know from my past videos, I am generally not a fan of automatic spankings when a woman breaks a rule, even if it's a rule that you said she could get a spanking for. I'm in favor of like talking to her first, giving her warnings first, and then giving her a spanking, right? Because too much spanking can lead to abuse, the ruining of self-esteem, and so on and so forth. So, I'm a fan of if a woman is committing a spankable offense, you let her know a few times first before you go to the spanking. Generally speaking, there's exceptions to this. But usually I am not a fan of always going for the spanking right away. However, I have exceptions to this rule. And I'm going to talk about one of those exceptions today because I've talked to many women who do this, and it drives me nuts every time I hear about a woman doing this. It drives me nuts when a man does this too, but we're talking about domestic discipline here. So I'm just going to talk about women. And that's texting while driving. If your woman is texting while she's driving and you find out about it, that should be an automatic spanking in every single case without exception. Because that is one of the most dangerous things that you can do. I mean, you could take out 50 people in one shot. You know, if there's a lot of traffic around while you're texting and stuff like this. Let me tell you guys a story. I was up in Wisconsin one time in a town called Appleton, and Appleton is like this really small place, but it's very built up. It's very urbanized. Um, there's lots of shopping, lots of businesses. I mean, it's like a little major city, basically, Appleton is. And I had stayed up there for a few months at one point, and one day I was driving down 41, which is the main expressway, going through Appleton, and there was a lot of traffic because it was kind of like rush hour traffic. And I'm in the right lane, and I'm coming up on an on ramp, right? So this is where cars merge. Now I didn't have any room to get over because there was lots of traffic. There was a woman coming down the on ramp that was really on a collision course to hit me. And I'm beeping, and she's not looking, right? And I don't even know how I escaped that situation. I think I found a little, God was looking out for me or something, but I was in a situation where I was for sure going to be taken out of this world because right in front of me, cars right to the side of me, cars in back of me, and this woman is about to crash right into me from the on ramp. Somehow, some way, I escaped that situation. But here's the thing: this woman was texting while she was merging onto a freeway. This woman was texting and looking straight at her phone while merging onto an expressway. I just, to this day, I can't believe like I even saw that. That should be like an automatic 5 years in prison. You're texting while it's one thing to text while you're driving on like city streets, but you're texting while merging into a freeway at the busiest time of day. What on earth is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? I never forgot that moment. That was like 10 or 11 years ago. That was like in 2012, 2013, something like that. And yeah, that moment still kind of freaks me out when I think about it. I mean, she was just looking straight down at her phone, texting away, and she's about to hit the freeway. And she's only doing like 30 or 40 because she's paying attention to her phone. So she could have taken out like 100 people. You know what I'm saying? And I would have been the one she crashed into. But the point is, back to like the point of what I'm saying, all this is I will spank a woman in my life who's agreed to domestic discipline, whether that's a girlfriend, a female friend, whatever, is if we have that consensual relationship where I'm allowed to spank her for her wrongdoings, texting while driving will get her spanked every single time without exception. Zero exception. And you guys know that I'm not necessarily a huge fan of corner time, but this will usually get her corner time too, because this is like I've seen enough to where this is a pet peeve of mine. You're just not going to cross with me if you're a woman in my life who's agreed to domestic discipline. Whether that you're my girlfriend, whether you're my female friend who just agrees to let me have authority over you like that, whatever it is, if you're in a consensual domestic discipline relationship with me, at any point, in any form, female friend, girlfriend, client, whatever it is, texting while driving will get you spanked every single time, no exceptions, no talking your way out of it. You're getting a good one. So yeah, and I recommend to guys too, like don't let that go. That texting while driving thing, like that's one of those rare instances where I will tell you, skip all the warning steps, go right for the spanking and the lecture. You know what I'm saying? Because your job is to protect your woman, and she's never more vulnerable than when she's texting and driving. So I take that real seriously. I guess that's all for this particular video, guys. I'll talk to you soon.